So we're back. We're back to where we left off after about 30-ish minutes to get back here because the game has auto-loading, and I guess if you just click load instead of continue, you are fucked. I have no extra ammo. I have 3 heals. I need to stop accidentally doing that. I don't know how many more shots I have because I have to be on the weapon. 4 shots, which is, if I'm very lucky and they're all headshots, 2 of the big guys. Hooray. Alright. So now we gotta figure this out. Well, this looks like, if I remember correctly, actually more ammo, so that's good. I think I did grab this at the end of the last bit. So, okay. Yes, it's like, that's another, great. It's another one of those rooms, again. Cool. Also love that my movement speed is slowed when I'm reloading. That also fills me with such joy. Alright, now we're in new territory. Now we're needing to figure it out. Actually, I might have more ammo now. If I'm wrong, I don't know. Okay, that door's lit up, so it might be important. Oh, one of these things like fell into the wall or whatever. Alright. Seems to be only one way to go. Hi there. I think I got him stuck in the wall. I don't know if he was going to spawn. But he's definitely not spawning now. Surprise, motherfucker. Stop putting the gun down. It's not that tight a squeeze. Yep. No, I want out of that. Am I like pre-killing them, or are they not gonna hurt me at all anyway, or how the hell does this work? I don't know. I feel like there should be a quick kill method for pretty much every enemy. I think I'm just killing these guys like unnecessarily. Like they just would never attack me, and I'm just getting to do this and have their ragdoll physics annoy me. Or I would like leave and they would all jump at me and it would be way worse. I wouldn't mind that if there's a way of toning down the number of enemies you have to fight by taking care of them ahead of time. Alright. So that's a punch gun terminal. There's another one. But I can only go one way around this platform. You know, that's not making me feel good. The whole game stuttering thing. Ah. Got it. It's one of those, you gotta open this door to go over here. You gotta open the doors. Maybe not in like a specific order that you have to figure out, but still like, you know, you're like, oh, I just want to go directly to the left all the way or something. Like, nah, you gotta meander back and forth through different doors in different orders, but it's all linear still. Hi there. Cool. I bet I'm gonna have to actually kill you then. What the fuck? Okay. Don't know where that came from. Or what just happened. Also, like, seriously, how does combat work in this game? You'd think like just strafing around the enemy would work, but like no, they have an insane ability to like track your movements and everything. Oh, I'm slightly further up than I thought I was. Sorry. So I still have like all my ammo, right? It's weird. Left and right bring up the different gun, or left brings up the guns, and right brings up, I guess, what would be the keys, of which I only have one right now. Alright, well, I'm still gonna kill everything along the way here. That, not with the gun. I thought there was another one. Get in the wall. It definitely seems like I should be able to kill the chickens faster than I'm not able to. Okay, I can. I just have to make sure I don't miss a shot for starters. I wonder if I die if I stay on here. No? Am I cool? Alright. Can't even go that far. Like, if this potentially saved me before, I'm gonna just keep doing it. Okay. I was trying to see if, trying to shoot prevented you from reloading properly. But no, it doesn't matter. I can spam it all day. It doesn't make a difference. So, there's nothing over there. Does not matter. So I feel like this is a third beastie that I just ran into. That I have no idea where the hell it showed up from. Oh, yeah. Cool. Ow. I can't move. Great. I missed. Oh, that's when I ran out of ammo. Sick. Is this, like, not killable? Or is it not worth it to kill because it takes all of your ammo to kill it? Because that was at least, like, 5 or 6 shots that it just ate and didn't do shit. And now we get to load back again. Alright, this time we're going to run through, because maybe it doesn't matter, and I'm wasting my time punching all the things when I could get to that exact same spot in like 30 seconds. We're just testing things now. It's great. Cool. Okay. He moved, but ultimately... I hate this game. And the only way I can see my ammo is if I'm aiming. Because then it shows you the HUD, which is not immersive. It's like, it's a fucking video game. The fact that I can't know how powered up it is at a glance is stupid. You could give some kind of indication on the gun itself. That would be immersive. Stupid pricks. Like, have something on the gun that indicates how powered up it is. Like, even fucking Overwatch does that shit. And it has a constant HUD, but you can still look at parts of the guns and be like, ah, I know how much ammo is left, or how powerful a charge I have, or whatever. But nope. This game ain't got shit, and it kind of needs it. Okay, just want to know... Okay, there's nothing over here. A full clip to kill that thing. My God. No more of those, please. Probably run past him in the future. Right, so that's where I started, right? Yeah. So now I have to do this one, which is going to cut me off from that direction, so I can go that way. It's only slightly roundabout way. Which definitely means I could run past the guy. Because then I just close the gate behind me. Question is whether there will be more. I would love more heals and ammo. That would make me happy. Yeah, you can do that. That's fine. Just stay there. Wait, is this... Oh, elevator. Okay. I was gonna say, where's the idiot that climbed down here before? There he is again. Great. I pissed that guy off. Apparently I wanted to do that. Oh, I need a three key. Apparently there will be one in this direction. And And then I gotta climb the elevator again. So I wonder if it behooves me to kill this idiot. Or not. Like, if there's another ram guy, I'm ignoring him. And just not gonna fight him. It's lit, bro. Oh, hey. Oh, great. I have to release you, don't I? Yup. Cool. But why? Why would I want to do that? I'm guessing no. Doesn't look like there's shit behind you, so why would I do that? And also, isn't this gonna lock me in? Well. Fuck it. Oh. Oh, but I gotta do it again to go. Okay, gotcha. I couldn't see past that, so I wasn't sure if that was actually gonna move. Okay. Key number 3. Which I guess this is gonna correspond to all the acts, because there's 5 acts. Spoilers. Oh, almost missed that. Gimme. I was gonna say, it can't... Do I need to reload first? Hold on. Oh, I am full. Okay, so there's 4 extra shots. Would it be better for me to fight it with those 4 extra shots being available? Probably not, because I will probably... Yo, walk on the other side of that wall. Do it. Oh, you bitch. You're definitely programmed to not do that. I'll probably take more damage than it's worth. I mean, I'm just gonna book it for the elevator. So if I can not aggro this guy and just get him to circle back around, he's gonna go in the hallway, isn't he? Oh, okay. Nice and easy. There's probably gonna be more enemies on the way back to the elevator, too. Oh, are you gonna be a dick? Okay. I thought he was gonna just patrol like this half of the circle. A little further. Come on. It's good. It's good. Alright. And now we're running. I don't care what's out here. I'm running. I'm running. I'm running. I'm running. And we out. We save an ammo. Circ. Eat shit, bull man. So what I can best attribute to each of them, we've got a chicken, a dog, and a bull. In order of least difficult to most difficult, arguably. Yo, and the heals. Let's go. And hopefully a checkpoint, you'd think. What's my health at? Full. Oh, okay. Sick. Oh, don't fall over or something. Oh. Oh, God, stop. You're like infecting me with tendrils somehow. I don't even remember what that... Oh, he didn't stab... He kind of stabbed me. I don't even remember what this thing looked like to understand in any way, shape, or form. Ugh. The anatomy at play. That's kind of cool. How this spherical elevator like goes around on a loop instead of necessarily like just straight up and down. That's cool. Hi there. I'm just gonna punch you. Hopefully. I'm not... Am I... Hi. So you're there, which is Fun. Good to know. Cool. Alright, 2 headshots kills you. Oh, great. Same way that 2 pops from this thing will kill this guy if I don't miss. What the fuck? Literally got up and getting hit again. I almost want you to kill me. Yeah. It's the worst gun ever. Because it's also delayed. Like, it's not instantaneous to click the button and it fires. Like, there's a bit of a wind-up to it. And with an enemy that's just going like this the whole time, like, yeah, okay, let me line this up nice and easy. If he's already out. If he's just coming out from the ceiling, it's not so bad. Because, like, first time I killed this thing, I was like, oh, hi, bop, bop, dead. Like, okay. Alright, so we're starting back from here, so that's not too bad. And then the knockdown on top of it. I literally just got up and got hit again. What is this enemy? I'm sure it wants me to use guns on everything. It wants me to use bullets on everything but the chickens, is what it wants me to do. But I just shouldn't have to if I can two-shot it with the punch gun. But it's just now all of a sudden deciding to be the most annoying flailing idiot ever. Like, what the fuck is that shit? Again, where's my ammo at? Did I kill it? Thank God. Okay, now where's the chicken? Where's the chicken that was here about 5 seconds ago? Hello? Video game? Enemy spawns? That chicken was there 2 seconds after I started fighting that thing, and now it's not here at all. Just didn't even spawn. Okay, so I have this direction. Does this go anywhere? Is this just looping? Hi. I also love all of the stupid crap that I get stuck on. That I can't tell what is a thing I will get stuck on. It's like, this is where the other thing was. So I can ignore that, in theory. Like, whether it's corners or little bits of roots or whatever. Like, there's just shit I'm getting stuck on. Yeah, get out of here. I just hope I'm not missing something helpful. Hi. Hello. Ignoring you. Hey, I'm stuck on nothing. That's cool. Literally, actually, nothing was there. So, fun times. And now we're just running for our lives because it's a good enemy design. And to run to nowhere. Also fun. Is he still coming after me? He is. Kind of. I didn't even go to that other idiot that was there. There's another bull guy that I just never interacted with. He was just on the other side of some vines. Like, alright. Cool. Is this the end of Act 3? I don't know. The game literally doesn't tell you. I was like, oh, I wonder how many acts there are. Since the game doesn't tell me when I start one and go into another one. Unless I go to the load menu. And you're like, oh, hey, load Act 1.3. Okay. Why is the game stuttering so much now? I had nowhere near this kind of issue before. Just fuck off, dude. Actually, fuck off. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's cool. Is this where it came in? Yeah. Wow, yeah, here's 30 enemies. Have fun. Like, there was ammo there, but I'm just running past all of them. I don't give a shit. Like, I kind of want to die so that I get the health back without wasting it. 'Cause I'm almost dead. Okay. Yeah, sorry, dude. I had no idea what this was doing. Don't eat me. Did I just kill you? Oh. Hi. Hey, I didn't design the machine, man. Just like that guilty look. You're gonna eat me? I don't like that I'm going into your stomach. Kind of? Oh, nice texturing, guys. Oh, what the Alright, hold on. I still kind of want to die. I know there's a bull guy over here. Hey. What's up? Hey. Another 40 enemies. Fun. Good times. Good times. This is still going. What the hell was the thing I left back there? It's still going. Hey, look, heals. I don't know why this thing is like inside you to puncture outwards. Stop looking at me like that. I'm not designing this shit. Cool. Thank you for killing me then. Appreciate it. On me turning a corner, there's an enemy that's gonna kill me. Sick. So now am I gonna get fucked with a checkpoint? I could probably start the... I'm assuming I'm in Act 4. Yeah. It can't be worse. Unless I really misjudged when Act 4 started. But I have to assume it's when that elevator ride ended. Hey, look, the gun rack with the pistol. There's 4 guns in this game, by the way. I'm still needing 2 more guns. Alright. So we're just going to run right. Left is death trap. Right is probably not significantly better. Oh, hey, what's up? I didn't know you see you the first time. Yo, sick. That went significantly well. The one time reloading the act was fine, because it's in the very beginning. See, you're there. I don't see you later. Alright, man, we're gonna go through this again. I'm sorry. Oh, you're already looking at me. I don't like that. He's like, don't do it. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I bet. What is any living creature in this game? I want to exit. I don't... Don't... Stop it. Stop looking at me like that. Literally not visible. Fuck you. It was, like, inside the thing. You could not possibly see it. Alright, so this time we're gonna look at this thing and see what the hell it's about. So, what happens when we do this? Oh, do I need to do that? Like 3 more times, somehow? I'm guessing that's the case. Alright, well, we're gonna run past all this again. Because it was actually perfectly fine the last time. As long as one of them doesn't get like a lucky shot. Okay. So I think... Yeah, I think we're going to have to bring up all 3, and then this room becomes relevant. There's also a lower part of this room, apparently. Oh, is that like ammo or something? No, it's a key door for 4 that I don't have. So, cool. Oh, that was also in that direction too, wasn't it? There was another key door to the left in the start of the level. Okay, we're gonna come from that direction. Okay. Alright, well. Let's start with this way again. Okay, so I can grab that healing immediately if I want to. Sorry, gotta click the button. It's important. This is one where you do it. I don't know why they for some reason implanted this building inside of you, or again, it's not my fault, okay, man? You probably just want to die anyway. Are you the one releasing these things that are being a pain in the ass? Huh? I thought I looked at my gun for a second. That would have been weird. Oh god, there's multiple of you. What? Let's get good. Forehead. I'll take one hit of damage. I don't like how blood splurts out. Or spurts. So now I gotta get to that opening. Okay. There's a lot of doors I can't do anything with right now, and I don't like it. Hey, what's up? Again, I have to ask, is all of this like this because of me? Because of when I broke that one bit of machinery somehow? Through no real fault of my own. I just made it run. But apparently making it run was enough to destroy it. So I need to get down there. But I couldn't go this way, right? This is where a door was, I think. We have to go lower. Yeah, that's another key door. And I think I can get down there from this direction? Okay, well, great, thank you, appreciate it. It's growing, it's great. It's gross. Okay. I'll heal. You're encroaching on my healing injection point, man. So, oh wait, is this another gun? Oh, hey, this was the gun rack it showed me. It was for a new gun. What new gun do? Oh. It looks like it hits harder, probably. But I have... I'm gonna guess it's a kind of shotgun, which probably means that it's better against the bull dudes? Maybe? Also giving me some regular ammo as well. But that was all of this new ammo, so not really inclined to use it all that much. So I'm full with that. With an extra 7 shots. So I got a lot of shots in this one. But I feel like I gotta try using it, but I don't really want to use it unless it's on the bull, which might be in this hallway. Yep, there it is. I fucking hate this game. Okay. Okay. Wait, what? I did not fire 3 times, did I? Did the game stutter in one of the shots? Whatever. We got a way of killing the bull. I'm still probably going to focus on just running past it like most enemies if possible, but... okay. So, punch a chicken... What? Didn't you just shoot? Punch a chicken. That's the one I need to get to, right? Punch a chicken. Shoot a dog. Blast a bull. That feels like bait. Okay. But I'm gonna go for it. I'm over here now. Not bait. Just a pointlessly long little walking path. Cool. Wasting my time. I hate you. Still want to try and just run past you. Oh, hey. I need this. Okay. I just realized there's 6 keys, not 5. But maybe 6 is, like, gonna get me out. So do I need to go this way? Fuck it. Fuck, you can. You can hit me in the cutscene. Oh, let me out. Oh, nope. Oh, cool. I'm glad that doesn't work. Where am I going? Oh, I'm up here now. Okay. You don't, like, heal again, do you? I think I could just really have just backtracked the whole way and been fine. Like, I'd rather save the bull bullets for a situation where I cannot avoid it. Oh. Okay. I feel like that's... Is there a reason? God, 5 years later. Yeah? I'm gonna die. Because this thing's fucking garbage. And again, there's nothing here. There's no reason to fight it. But I don't know that until I go in. Why? Just why? I hate everything. So this is on the other side, right? Yeah. So I have to go down again. And I might be able to figure out these puzzles as I go, but I'm just gonna wait till they're all there to bother with it. It almost looks like they're the same thing, but they're oh no, I think they're a different layout. Yeah. They're a different layout every time. So I wonder if I have to, like, move the dot along each one. Like, okay, I can move up, but I'm only moving up in one of them or something. What? Am I full on bullets? I guess I am. Again, it's very important that you bring it up to your face to click the button. Chicken. Is he stuck? I think he's stuck. Well, that was weird. But I'll take it. Cool. Very cool. Okay, this is the way out, so I'm just gonna open it now. So there's the opening. Bitch. Oh, this is health. Hold on. Don't mind me, dude. You just stay right there. Poke its butt faster. Poke its butt faster. Anything over here? No. Just a dead end to die on. Oh, hey. I don't know. I don't know if this is great for me. Especially not great when I'm getting stuck on stuff. So I think if I can just not have him get aggroed, I'm good. So I can probably sneak around him. Oh, fuck, he's aggroed. I might still be good. Oh, there's an elevator. You can't follow me in the elevator, bitch. Pull the thing. Pull it. Now. Do it. Faster. Okay. Oh, hey. What's up? I was terrified you were an enemy. That was just going to be on my butt as soon as I came up the elevator again. Okay, well, something's spawning here. Chicken. Oh. Chicken vanish, I guess. Okay. Open the other side for some reason. This is how we design things. Why? Oh, do you have hands? No, 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 no. Stop turning to look at me, dude. You don't even have... Your eyes aren't even, like, open. So stop it. Stop trying to make me feel guilty. Yeah? You notice how you didn't even move, but yet somehow shot me? That's cool. That's fun. It's not bullshit at all. I've got my hand on, like, the 2 button to switch to dog mode. Oh, God. I mean, okay. I'll definitely take more ammo, especially for my bull killer. So 1 extra bull shot. Full on gun. Yep. So 1 extra bull shot. And a whole bunch of extra gunshot. Which honestly, for the moment, makes me want to do this. Oh, am I just going backwards now? Okay. Is that other one down? Oh, fuck me, dude. Okay. Cool. I'm glad that one just magically came out of that wall, somehow. And also that there was 2. What's my respawn? Yeah, this game has definitely gotten frustrating the more it leans into combat than anything else. I don't know where I am. So, in theory, I could just not go get that ammo. So I have enough to kill 1 bull. And I have most of my gun ammo. Olay, bitch. Because if I still have to kill that thing below me, then I'd rather be forced to use the ammo on that. But yeah, that seems to be the real name of the game. Like most survival horror games, I suppose. Just run from enemies, as opposed to actually trying to combat them. So let's see if he's still here. Yep. He's still here. Shit. You know what? Oh, fuck. Okay, cool. Good timing. Whoop. Ah, damn it. I'll take that outcome, honestly. And we're good. Okay. Put this back on. Heal up a bit. Oh, good. I love that noise. Wait. I just have to get to it somehow. So I'm supposed to go this way to get to it? Feels like that's what that would be implying. Hi. Oh no, that's where they were. So... What? Do I have to go that way? Maybe. I don't remember what was down that direction. But I thought it was like a complete dead end. Did you have more ammo? You've got regular bullet ammo, which I think I'm full on, so... Yeah, I opened this. Oh, did I pass it? I feel like I passed the door at some point that I have to go to. Yeah. Forgot. It was right there. Okay. Okay. And now we should be allowed to just work on the puzzle, right? Whatever the hell this puzzle is going to be and entail, let's find out. Okay. Yeah. Well, I was right about what I had to do. So I think I need to get it from the top. And there we go. That was a noise. Am I hurting you more, dude? Sorry. I don't know what I'm even doing here. Are we taking off? Do we have liftoff? What is happening? I would love to be able to look outside and see what's happening, but I can't move, so... Oh, it's getting pink now. Okay. Okay. I don't really understand what just happened. The dude was not that tall. If this was like me drilling all the way up through him. Again, dude, I'm sorry. It's not my fault. I didn't design this shit. This looks fine. I don't know what just happened. I'm just here now. It's very not clear what just happened. Okay, but you know what? I'm at a good place to take a break, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take a break, and I don't know. What? Okay, if I say load game. All right, we're still in Act 4. For whatever the hell that means. Okay. That puzzle was also like the easiest puzzle in the game so far. Feels like. I don't remember what the very first puzzles were. The first puzzle was that freaking move the things around so that that one could get to the specific spot. Little orb thingies or whatever. That one was harder than this. So much harder. But maybe that's because you had to deal with all that shit combat that they're just like, we'll give you a little softball to move on. Like, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Anyway, all right, I'll be back in just a little bit. Put on some tunes, and we'll get back to it. Thanks for watching. All right. We back. Just in time for the song net. Cool. All right. Let us press onward, maybe. Actually waiting to get stabbed by my friend here, honestly. Okay. So we're back towards the surface. We're back near the big thing that we, I guess, kind of started at. I don't think we're going to be doing too much more looping. Oh, here we go. There's my stab. I'm dying and whatever. Like, stop. Ew. This is kind of reminding me of Princess Mononoke. Oh, this is like a rail system. Okay. Sure. What large living entity are we going to have to bust through to continue through the railway system is the question. But yeah, it's reminding me of Princess Mononoke with like the monster infection thing. Weird little tendril things that like pop out all over your skin, which is gross. Whee! Dude, I haven't been on a roller coaster in a long time. I don't even necessarily like roller coasters all that much, but, you know, I could ride one. I hated them for a long time. I was scared so bad. Like, there's like 2 roller coasters I would ever ride on. And it's because I could just firmly sit. I guess you're pretty firmly in most of them, but you're not like super high off the ground. That's why. But ones that make my feet dangle, oh, I don't like that at all. Like, even just thinking about it, my feet are like tingling. I hate it. Well, there it is. Some big ass building. But hey, we're outside now, so that's cool. That's great, right? Again, no idea what's happening in this game. We're just going. Just full steam ahead to whatever. Alright, we've reached our stop. Shit station. Exit to your left. Let me out. Why do I gotta hold this thing? What happens if I let go during the middle of that? Does it just stop working? Don't exit your right. You'll never get out. Okay. Well, this place is well lit, so that's cool. Am I gonna get a new monster? I still have another gun I gotta get. So odds are it's to handle a new monster. Of which I'll probably... Oh, okay. That's how circles work. Probably, like the bull, not have a means of dealing with it the first time I see it, and then... Cool. I don't get how or why things are slightly disintegrating. Well, that's not... TOS! TOS! That's not phallic at all. Alright. Which actually, if I... More faces. This is the most normal looking shit we've seen, honestly. Okay. If I remember correctly, there is no shortage of, like... Okay, wow, this is... Okay. Alright. TOS Central. Jeez. It's a pit, for some reason. Do I want to go this way? Do we all become, like me, infested with whatever? Trying to see, like... Oh. It almost looks like he's got a key in one hand. I'm trying to tell what else he's got. If this is, like, foreshadowing of, like, what I'm gonna get. I don't know. Eh. Should I have gone the other way? This is an elevator? No. No, don't freeze on this. Jesus. These are real people. Dude's having a brain blast. Is this like some hive mind shit? Okay. So, I'm gonna go outside again, though. This is some really bizarre... Stop it! Bizarre imagery going on. And then what's with the glowy pregnant lady? I don't know which way I should be going. I mean, one way is going to be a dead end. And that room seemed too important to be a place I'm not going back to later. Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay. And here we go. Alright, this is locked. That's what I thought. It's kind of what I figured. But I'm gonna come back this way. Alright. What? This place is just so much. This place is so much. What the heck? Alright. Just gonna look down. Just gonna keep my eyes on the floor. Keep my head down. Don't look at anything. Just don't even look at it. So how do I even get to the middle? Oh, well, this is different. Cthulhu? Brain bat? Is this the thing that landed on my head? Whoa. Wait, that's different. Oh, is it like, is this what I'm gonna look like? Or look like now? I can't tell, because I can't. Is he impregnating me by shoving his hands into my stomach? Is that what's happening? Like, I don't remember at all what this thing looks like that's on top of me. But I feel like that's where this is going. That almost looks like an ear. Wait, so yeah, what am I doing? How do I... I don't know where I'm going. Now I'm officially just lost. Speak to the statue. Speak to me. Hello! It's not even that deep. Do I need to do... I can't even go over here. What? Well, there's one of those impregnated ones. This isn't the same. I think these are slightly different statues than over here. No, they're not. They're the same. Never mind. I don't know why they'd be asymmetrical, but it's like, look, I could almost like interact with it at some point. When could I? Oh, because I'm standing on this. Oh, no, I can't. I know it's an interactable thing. Oh, wait. I missed this entirely. Never mind. But is there one on the other side? There is. We're getting there. We're slowly piecing it together. Okay. I don't know. I don't like you. Okay. That's the stairwell I couldn't take. So, alright, good to know. It's a battery. Oh yeah, this seems fine. Very enclosed hallways are great. Okay. Uh-huh. What was that? What's with the hand thing? Oh, and I just locked myself out of the other direction. Well, fuck me. Okay. So I can't take it back. Neat. Those look like cages. You look like a fun lad that I don't want to talk to right away. That's power pack. That's a pack of power. All but one. And then I could take a little bit of ammo. Might as well. Gimme, gimme. Oh, wait, there's only 2 ammo types, though. So the last gun is going to take what type of ammo? This kind of ammo? That's a skull. And it's moving. And its jaw is moving. I hate this. That is a man's head. Yo, we're making, shit. What's his name from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Krang? We're making Krang. Get in there. Now we gotta fight this shit. It's gonna be great. Hello? Okay. Oh, is Godric the Grafted's house? What the hell? What? Okay. I don't like how this takes up half the screen. Do I shoot that? I don't even know what giving you this thing did. Do you want another one? Like, I feel like you're gonna come out and you're gonna charge at me or something. There's also another one. Can I put it back? Okay. And make sure you're snug. No? What the What am I doing? I have no clue, dude. It's awesome. I mean, I can't really backtrack very far. I feel like anything I need to do is in this room. So we've got some kind of weighted platform. My assumption was like I had to lure this guy onto it, but I can't do anything with this idiot. I didn't even notice that was your head. This is how I came in. This is just a long, creepy hallway, but I can't do anything here. I still don't know why there's that. Oh, wait. Do I have to put the other head in that? Maybe. No? Really? Well, then I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. It's like, this guy doesn't want the other one. Do I have to just kill it? Is there a button somewhere that I just am not seeing? I mean, he's still moving and shaking over there. Oh, I had to release his ass. Okay, that's weird. Okay, but why though? Do I have to put the other one in now? Is this like the thing in the beginning of the game? Where I was like, oh no, the first one doesn't work. You have to do it again. Because of reasons. And I can't pick it up. This is like a little baby in a jar. Oh wait, can I pick it up? The fuck? And I couldn't pick it up there. Oh. Okay, so it is like that. Now do I put you in here? Yes. For reasons. Gross. Is it just making another one? Nope. Okay. Alright. That's just squeezing all the juices out to refill the battery. Cool. But what about that room? Can I do it again? Nope. Because I don't know if I could have put it down before. I don't even know why I need this battery. But I guess now it has more charge. Hi there. Maybe I'll get to that room again later. What is this? Yo, is this my fourth gun? It's gonna actually be my arm. Yep. Do I sound... Oh. I don't know what just happened. My arm is bloody, but seemingly not much different. What did I just do? What happened? 4. Nope, I don't have weapon 4 yet. What did that just do? What? Yeah, so there's my 2 types of keys. There's my 3 types of guns. I don't know what that just did. I have absolutely no idea. I also don't know what the hell... Is this wanting another... Alright, so maybe I'm just putting the battery back in. But then I don't understand what I just did by squishing the baby to put more battery in. I don't understand. I have no idea what's happening. No, I can't do that. What am I doing? What? Maybe I put it back in the body? Yes, I'm putting it back in the body for some reason. Why? I have no idea. I don't know what this is supposed to do. I made a face hugger. What? I can't even tell what that is. What am I doing here? Okay, so again, I'm taking a battery. But this one's empty. Okay. Nope. Can I go back here for some reason? I just gotta try everything, man. I don't understand what I'm doing. Oh, no, now I'm... Oh. What? So it just being in there unlocks the door? It doesn't need anything in it? What? Okay. So, but now we've got this one. We put it in the new one, but that one's going to walk around because it's got good legs and shit. Which means we're going to have to fight it. It looks like it has weapon number 3. As well as a really long arm. The head is still not on top of it. What I don't know is, like, am I trying to lure it onto here? Or am I just trying to kill it? Well, let's just do it. Let's go for it. I know the head is huge compared to its body, but it still looks very big in this little jar thing. Alright, now we back the fuck up. Okay, or we get caught in a cutscene. He's alive! Alive! Yeah! Ow. Bitch slap me. Also, he hit me with his left hand, but I'm... What? He hit me with his left hand, but I fell on my right. Somehow. Okay, can I not? Yeah, you got a gun. How do you even tell where you're looking? Because your head is sideways. Okay. Did that just shoot through? I'm stuck. Those are very quiet explosions. He's absolutely just shooting through the thing. I bet that hurt. don't know if that's overkill or not, but... Ow! Fuck! You dead? Nope. Guy's other side now. What? Before it took you just 2 shots and then you were done. I don't know if this is overkill on using this gun. I'm gonna switch to the pistol. That's not the pistol. That's the wrong button. There we go. Ow, ow, ow. Why did all of those hit me? Before, I had no problem avoiding that shit. Okay. Yeah, okay. Might have been overkill in that other weapon. What? Are you just gonna ram me now? What are you doing? Did you just remember you had to die or what? Oh. That's how I get weapon number 4. Yeah. Hi. Okay. Ow. Cool. What? Did you shoot yourself? He's like, I know what you're trying to do! Am I waiting for an opportunity again, or am I supposed to be more proactive now? Not really clear. He is not stopping. Please? Yeah? Okay. I'm confused. I don't know what I'm trying to shoot. No idea. Like, am I just trying to take the gun every time? Is that what I'm trying to do? I don't know how much health I have, by the way. Okay. Not what I was expecting you to do. I don't get it. What am I doing? I'm gonna die because I'm reloading and I can walk at only a snail's pace when reloading for some reason. I don't understand what I'm trying to do here. Do I I need to do something with the other body? Nope, I just walk right through that shit. This phase of the fight is very unintuitive. Unless you're just supposed to be outlasting him. But even then, it's like, I don't know if that's doing anything or not. He just collapses and then reloads. Oh. Hey, that time you opened? I don't feel like you did that before. You just try to punch me. Okay. Is that all I'm doing? I'm just supposed to shoot him so that he opens up and then shoot him again? Can I just do that immediately? Yes. Okay. Ooh. Oh, and then he just... Again, he remembers he's supposed to die. Okay, cool. I'm gonna take that. I only get a third of it, though. There's our grenade launcher. Why do I have the possibility of making a third one? Kill me. Too late. I hope I hold it up. I mean, it's gonna happen, but I'm like it's a sacrifice. Like, here he is. The dead, grotesque baby thing. That might even be older than me, for all I know. Okay, so if we do that, we close the door. Can I put it down? I can't put it down. It's just so good, I can't put it down. But I want to. Because I want to, like, reload my ammo and shit. But I didn't even have a choice. Which sucks. So, we gotta squish him again. Oh, this time we're gonna face him that way. So what did... I've already forgotten. What was the arm thing that I had happen? What happened? What happened there? Gross. Okay. I think it's when I take... Yeah, it's... Piss off, dude. If I die from this. Ew. Uh-oh. I can't change guns. That's a problem. Do I have more health? Okay. So I can't... Yeah, well, how's my inventory work? I can't even check my inventory because of this stupid growth now. Yeah, so you're dead, stuck in there. There's a third one. Okay, that's scripted. Because that's not where I was aiming at all. Oh, do I have full or can I not even reload? Oh, it's only half full, so I can't take it. Because I have to do this again and probably kill a third one. Holy shit. This is convoluted. Hi, last Krang. Krang is the name of the actual, like, brain in the stomach, right? It's not the body as well, or only. I don't know. The only real exposure I had to Krang was in one of the beat-em-up games. Alright. Alright. So now I can only use the grenade launcher. So how's that gonna play into this? I'm kind of really upset that I wasted the ammo of the shotgun thing when the gun would have probably sufficed. I'm waiting for you to have to reload again, I'm guessing. Remember that fight that was super fun the first time? Let's do it again. Oh. I love how that one, for some reason, glowed pink. Are you dead? Can I have your ammo? Ew. That's weird. So there's no more ammo left, right? I completely cleaned that out. Yep. Can't. There's no more health to take. All right, let's squish one more baby. Yay! Yay! It's not a baby. It's a small thing. It's Krang, really. It's just what it is. It's Krang. All right. Yeah, you face center. Uh-oh, your leg. No, your leg. Oh, okay. I thought it was just gonna unnecessarily, like, just cut off the leg that was sticking out. At least they had the decency of keeping that all contained. Alright. We got a full battery now. Cool. Good, great. Thank you, friend. Stab. So, am I not gonna be able to, like, heal at some point? This seems like, really bad. Oh, I can. Cool. I can still heal. For now. Also, I have no more healing to use, so... Noted. Alright, here you go. What? Oh. What? Doesn't my friend hold everything I have anyway? What is this? Do I use this again? Okay. It's like we'll get rid of that shit. Yeah. Okay. That was the point. Okay. Slowly killing me for some reason. I'm timed. I'm timed and I take health damage from that. Which is really stupid. Alright, so I'm guessing I can't use this. Because my hands. Pepe hands. But that's how I leave. So once I clear the crap off my hands, I can leave. It's also the battery, which I assume I still have. But why don't I put it into the other body? Okay, take this. Yes, please. Considering I have no more. Poke its butt. And... Wait, is this thing again? Why this thing again? It's right there. What? Is this gonna close on me at some point? Yeah, that's the exact same thing. So I gotta imagine that's gonna close on me, so I have to go this way to get it off. Do I have this? Oh, right. Okay, I'm gonna try that body one more time. Oh, I can't even... Oh my god. Okay, so this is like infinite ammo refill of that thing, but I can't even check my inventory. And I can't reload either. Okay, but I do have 2 shots. So, do I need to... There's a lot of shit I need to do with my hands free. I don't know why this is preventing me from putting the battery in. But that's annoying that I can't even check my inventory. Because that seems like it's just information that I'm not allowed to remember, which is unfair. So, I could clear my hands so that I can reload. Which costs health. It's stupid. I hate it, but oh well. Like, it's the fact that I have to... Oh, I can't even reload. I don't think I can get to that body fast enough. Maybe I can. Question is, I don't know if I need to. Man, you're annoying. Considering this is basically scripted, I'm basically just waiting for all the openings to line up. Like, haha! That. Oh, is this gonna be how I get the 5 key? Oh, those are the soldier things. Cool. Yep, but I can't access it because I don't have access to my hands. God. I hate this. Does that use up my ammo every time, too? No. I'm still just losing one shot. So, now I need to stab my hand again so I can get key number 5. Really feel like they should be a little nicer with how much healing I'm getting in this section. Just don't stare at it, just put it in. Alright, and I'm getting a refill. All before it comes back. Ow. I do need a heal now, though. I forget. That parasite thing... That was after I got stuck in the goo, right? Alright, so now I have... Now I have the key to get through that door. But I still wonder if I need to go... That's tight. That feels really tight to be able to get up here before it takes my arm again. Yeah, this is where I wish I could save manually. Because I'm about to waste some health trying this, especially if it doesn't work. And I have to do it again anyway to open that door or any other thing that I have to do. Ow. Okay, thanks for the story-based reasoning to not let me do that game, and letting me know that that's a thing I can't do. It'd be great if I couldn't get hurt trying to do it. So, I could either open the shortcut, or I can open this door, I feel like. Considering that is just a shortcut back to the beginning of the area. Oh. Oh, is this gonna rip the guy off my head? Or something? Is that what's about to happen? Feels like it is. But why would they build that? They seem to build their civilization around the idea of these guys are like gods or something. But that definitely feels like what's about to happen. I can't do it because I... What? How? Based on what? This seems just unnecessary. Like, this is the game just kind of manufacturing difficulty in a way. Because, like, oh, there's literally no way you would know that you're going to have to tank all this damage just to progress. But you're going to have to, because we're going to make you do that to open this door. And then also to maybe get in this chair? I guess? That's so dumb. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm birthing a thing. Gross. Get in the chair! Man, thank God that happened as I was getting into this chair thing. Is this even the right... Oh, okay. Oh, God. I have to, like, perform surgery on myself? That's weird. Oh! I don't know what I'm doing. Wait, is that me or it? I don't know what I'm doing. Or what's happening. Did I do it wrong? I can exit. Am I gonna die because I'm exiting? Oh, no, I took it off. My battery. Oh, good. Hello. The final boss. I'm me again. Except my ribs are blown open. And I'm hobbling. I am going to die. Cool. So I have the battery, so I think I have to go... Oh, I can. Are you serious? Why? Why did that even happen? You're gonna make me hobble all the way back just so I can get to that place where I have to insert the battery again? Are you serious? Again, I say, why? That's just so unnecessary. Also, it makes no sense. Why did that door decide to just close out of nowhere? Like, just nothing that contributed to that door closing to prevent me from going back that way. It just does, because the game wants it to. Like, if you wanted to have, for some reason, some rubble fall and block a doorway, fine. But a door just randomly closing shut is stupid. Don't you need to be holding the key, too? And now my favorite part of any video game. Forced walking sections are always fun. I mean, obviously this is like practically the end of the game. And we get to see all this fun iconography and stuff again. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm doing these things with the batteries. I don't get it. And what is this with this weird virility place? I don't get it. It's so bizarre. Oh no, I'm falling and dying like I've done 50 times already. Because my intestines are coming out, and I have a rib cage that's on a hinge, apparently. We're walking, we're having to go back downstairs. It's like there's all these people with their heads blown open that I don't understand. And we've got these two bodies down here that we're injecting dead Krang juice into for some reason. That make their heads, I guess, burst open like the rest of the other people. Not that I understand what that's doing either. And again, I'm trying to understand a game that is really not to be understood. It's like these guys kind of look like I was gonna become, or close to it. And their weird little forehead thing bursts open. And then we rise. Rise. And we're here. And now... do I use this thing? I don't know if I want to use this thing. Again, this is where I would manually save. This looks like I'm going to become a robot person. But I don't know if this is like a weird... you're making a choice thing. Ah, screw it. Get in the robot suit. To fight the final boss. Yeah, because we're going to become the six-armed whatever thing that's behind us. Oh, God. What was that? That just... you know what? I don't care. It's me. Okay. Oh, okay. Why are we doing this? Why am I... this was a choice thing, wasn't it? And there goes my brain. My brain. Okay, rude. There's my hive mind. Go. And now I'm up here. Nope, I'm over here. What? Is this my brain got where my brain got tossed to? Oh, I'm in one of the things. What the fuck? And I'm pregnant. Congrats. It's a boy. Is this like an automaton? Am I a metal man? With Krang juice in my belly? It me. Oh, I don't have a mouth or eyeballs. Why are you still digging into me, sir? Hey, buddy. Mine. Oh, I can just take your arms, huh? Move, bitch. What am I... oh, I'm taking me. Why does aiming do that? Oh, I'm just doing that. Never mind. Switch? Switch what? What? What do you mean switch? That's not an indicator of anything. What? Hold on. What? Switch. Spacebar. Oh. Okay. I was like, switch. And then there's automaton me that is, for some reason, just continuing to stab regular me. Should I take another arm from you? Is that a thing I need to do? Give me your other arm. Give me the chainsaw arm. Okay. This game went from just like whatever to just what the fuck. Okay. Oh, we're getting another stabby arm thing. Got it. Which only you could have, because the other one's holding me. This game is so weird. So now I do this to open the door for me. I guess. What am I looking at, by the way? I want to look. Still stabbing. Again, for some reason. Is that like somehow what's maintaining the connection or something? That he has to continually do it? Because he was doing... Because the other robot was doing that too. He was just continually cutting. So it feels like that's somehow keeping the connection alive or something. But I can't... Oh. No, I can. I just have to approach. So where's the monster? Okay, I can't look around. I can only walk forward now. I also love how I seem to just know this is what I'm supposed to do. Like, yeah. No, I go, I put myself in the machine, I get cut open, my brain just spews out, and now I control two separate automaton things and carry my semi-lifeless body while continuing to stab it. It's fine. Should I switch? Nope. Okay. Hey, it's me again. As not automaton. Hey, it's that thing again. Buddy, pal. Hello. Hi. No. Piss off. Dude. No. You can never escape. Oh. Oh. Okay. I think I'm dead. Like, permanently. Automaton me. Is that like going to heaven or something? And I'm not gonna go to heaven now? Wait, does that thing create a second head? And now he's like smothering me? And also taking root? Okay. And now I become a big, beautiful tree. Of fleshiness. His head grew even more. So am I like the last human, and that was the last whatever? And now we're stuck like this, and nothing will ever change ever again? It's so weird. Am I like not able to die now or something? Like we're both just feeding off each other for eternity, and if I had gone past that point, I would have been allowed to die or something? I don't know. I don't know. It's so dumb. Credits. Cool. Yeah. What a weird-ass game. So where's this? Because, like, I have the hand thing, but I'm stuck in the ground. Not sure where this is taking place in the plot. Hold on. So... I saw a thing when I was looking up how to... Like, whatever. Okay. Scorn ending explained. I'm just going to read through this. This is IGN, so take it with a grain of salt. From the beginning of the game's mysterious tale to its somber conclusion, Scorn asks a lot of questions, but offers very few real answers. No shit. Much of the grisly tale of forgotten civilizations and parasitic monsters is left up to interpretation, and as such, the ending won't leave you with a particularly satisfying resolution. I can't take a crack solving the mystery, although there isn't any firm lore offered to the game's 6-hour campaign, roughly. It took me less than 6 hours, and that was with me having to redo a half hour of the game. There are plenty of clues to dig into, so let's take a look at Scorn's finale. Naturally, there are going to be major spoilers ahead, blah. Let's cover all the things. The Parasite. Running through the Scorn is who or what the mysterious monster latches onto itself during Act 2 is. Merging with the character as he activates the fan and gradually taking over his body, this creature quickly becomes a key part of the campaign, draining your health and killing you as you explore the game's labyrinthian city. So what is it? It's actually the character we played during Act 1. Eh? Okay, sure. That explains why we, like, don't have a hand thing and do have a hand thing later. Okay. So this is Act 2 me, right? Because I have the hand thing, maybe? After blowing up the large organic tree structure in the opening act, the liquid that drains with flesh and the main protagonist encounters Parasite for the first time in Act 2 and attaches to him. He's immediately given access to the bolt rifle. The bolt rifle is first picked up by the Act 1 protagonist. Assessing the monster and the Act 1 protagonist are one and the same. But you don't immediately have... Oh, once you get... Oh, that's true. Yeah, I think I do remember that. You do get the bolt rifle, the punch gun, when you get infected or whatever. While during the final moments of the game, we're forced to surgically remove the parasite from our back while on an operating table. When you're angled towards the parasite, as shown above, you'll see the shape of a man lying on his side looking up at you. So, like, the parasite... For some reason, I was already infected somehow in Act 1 when I fell in the hole. And then that just became the parasite that latched onto somebody else in Act 2. Okay. So that's all they say about that. That space, blah, 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 blah. Isn't exactly the most friendly place in the world, is it? Yeah, it definitely is lovable. Moving forward is probably because at some point it's vastly different, although we don't see a single humanoid character that isn't trying to rip us limb from limb. Giant civilization. I'm not actually going to read this word for word. I'm trying to, like, say anything relevant, but it's just, like, fluff. The elevator that seemingly transported the people of the labyrinth to the rail system above has been consumed by a large creature. Wait, so he consumed it? Okay. The world is essentially one large organism, and it's seemingly been infected by a parasite that's slowly overtaking and devouring it. I guess in some way, with all the root things and whatever that we see. What happened to the final ritual? That's a really good question. Protagonist will fight his way out of the underworld below and head to the surface using rail system to reach a grand palace across the desert with lots of phallic and such imagery. That's me, not IGN. It's far from the disease-ridden world you've just escaped, although it's no less foreboding. You'll see dead bodies hanging from totems surrounding the central chamber, while the roof will be covered in fleshy, hanging tendrils. Lab downstairs, housing mutated fetuses. Krangs, please. Grenade launcher, wielding husks, and 2 pregnant bodies that the player eventually transfers their consciousness into. Crucial answers are here. After collecting 2 blood vials, injecting the pair of pregnant bodies, and successfully ripping the parasite off his back, Protagonist will return to the palace's central chamber and offer himself up to a mysterious machine. The machine performs a surgical procedure on him, cutting his flesh and tying his mind to the string of fleshy tendrils above. For some reason, continually getting stabbed. As soon as the protagonist is linked to the tendrils hanging from the roof, he's able to see through the eyes of the pregnant bodies from earlier, using them to open a doorway through a mural of human flesh, walk towards an ethereal void. So what does this tell us about the civilization came before? Well, very little is confirmed. This chapter holds the most compelling clues about their fate. The dead bodies in the central chamber seemingly used to be like us. They're human and have clearly undergone the same procedure as our protagonist. With the tendrils sprouting from their heads, even though for some reason they get put up there on the side, but maybe the robot does that after they leave or something. Sprouting from their heads, weaving to the string of flesh lining the ceiling, these former residents appear to have transferred their consciousness and left their bodies behind, connecting their brains to a hive mind. As the lab shows us, it appears this notion of transferring consciousness has been at the forefront of civilization research too. During the final find of the game, you have to plant multiple Krangs into a range of large organic husks found in the palace's central laboratory with the feces with husks. The Krangs able to control the husks and pilot them. Get in the Avas, Shinji. Evidently, the idea was to be able to take control of a stronger body, which the protagonist does at the end when he controls both the pregnant hosts. Why 2 for me? I don't know. Was this the escape plan, some sort of ethereal rebirthing, or perhaps even traveling to a whole new world using the portal we spot during the occlusion? I don't know if I call that a portal. It just looks like everywhere else in the game where it's just like foggy and you can't see very far. And yes, it has the weird, like, deteriorating towards that direction, but I don't know. Again, that's what the whole game was doing. To leave, okay. Or did they opt to leave willingly with the world they created rotting away in their absence? But the protagonist evidently has a plan during the final moments, attempting to complete the ritual before his goal is thwarted. Considering we see a fair amount of bodies connected to the hive mind, it does seem at least some of the humans that came before were successful in their attempts to complete the ritual. Before we put all the pieces together, it's also worth noting the game's adamant focus on the theme of rebirth. When Act 1 protagonist is consumed, we cut to the main protagonist emerging from a cocoon and yanking out an umbilical cord, almost as though he's being reborn, or just born. When there's the minecart puzzle segment in Act 1, where we pluck an egg from a wall and break it to reveal a helpless creature, which honestly is right up there with the Krangs of just being the actual most disturbing parts of the game, because they're completely helpless. And it's like, that's like, I'll kill the stupid chicken monster, dog monster, bull monster things all day, but helpless creature things, that's the messed up part. Essentially birthing into the world. Meanwhile, the entire Parasite story arc centers around rebirth. Reach the palace, Parasite is attached, and the protagonist is reborn into the 2 pregnant hosts. However, it returns, consuming the protagonist and forcing him to be reborn as a part of the creature. It's evidently one of the key ideas of the game, which much of Scorn revolving around the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. What does it all mean? So putting everything together, what's actually happening in Scorn? Admittedly, there are a lot of blanks, blah, blah, blah. Singular goal: cross the desert, reach the palace, commence a ritual in an attempt to ascend. Cross the desert in Act 1 during the opening cutscene, falling into the labyrinth below, and eventually coming to the infection ravaging the subterranean city. So is the parasite a part of the infection, or is it separate? After seeing the first protagonist's story end, we cut to the second protagonist sometime later, attempting to cross the desert and the palace. Okay. His adventure sees him eventually meet a malformed version of Act 1. It's like, I'd like a good shot of Act 2 Parasite again. To see if it looks like Act 1 person is there somehow. I don't know why they gotta be pregnant husks. I don't... Just why. Also, why is the whole palace decorated that way? God. Blah, 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 blah. Again, we've already talked about all this. Parasite returns, growing into a giant mass of flesh. So he's just reborn in a different way. Okay, it's... I mean, it's good as explanation as any. And it tracks for the most part, but my god. Just weird. Yeah, so don't do this. Don't hit load game. Also, I love that it's Act 1, 1, Act 1, 2, and Act 2, 1, and Act 2, 2, and then just Act 3, 4, 5. I think when I, like, one of the first sentences is like, when looking at the guide, is Act 3 is like, is one of the longest acts in the game. I'm like, well, technically Act 1 and 2 are broken up into 2 parts, so... I mean, sure, Act 3 was, by my, I guess, playtime, was an hour and 45, whereas the entire first 2 acts didn't even take that long. So yes, by that measure, it is the longest. Assuming that's when the act starts. So I don't know. Giant, weird infestation parasite thing that has taken over the world. And their way of combating it was building a machine to remove the parasites. But it seems like twofold. It's the parasite of the world and then the individual parasites, which I don't know if they're necessarily connected. And if they are, like, how did they get to be these 2 separate things at the same time? But also, they also had to have a means of creating the bodies that they would inhabit to leave, which for some reason they had to make 2 bodies, one to open the door and one to pass through it. Why, I don't know. Like, I could think of it as like, oh, it's like a failsafe thing, but like the monster got around it. It didn't go through the door as far as we're aware. So it's not like that was keeping the monster out from it. Otherwise, yeah, I would understand. Okay, safety mechanism, but that's not what happened. Also, 420 playtime. Nice. I mean, not nice, but, you know. Anyway. So, and then they had to develop the system, and they needed the batteries. The batteries are made up of Krangs, which how that necessarily came about is not made clear at all. And why they had to be in, like, weird robotic bodies. Unless that was, like, maybe that was a first attempt, I guess, at the automaton thing. Well, it's like you have these Krang things that get made somehow, and then you just insert them into these bodies, and like, okay, there we go. There's our new strong bodies. But they proved to not be strong enough, so they made these other automatons that we would use, but they still needed the juice. So they just said, well, I guess we can't. I wonder if it's like, if they are more infantile, that they, you know, couldn't survive long enough, but they needed the energy. So they're like, well, we need a fully developed mind to be implanted into the stronger body, but we need the life essence of the younger thing, so that's why we just squish it and make the battery, and they put the battery in the better body. But why it needs to be continually stabbed while connected to the hive mind, but then I still needed to get out of the stronger body into the weaker body, but then I would not be able to leave the hive mind thing. I don't know. I think the fact that it ultimately fails makes it so that, like, I don't think you could truly understand what the hell is the point. It'd be one thing if like you had a bad ending and you get this, and you had a good ending, you escape, sure, but there's not, as far as I can tell, there's one ending, which I don't necessarily love multiple endings, but considering the crap ending we got for this one. Anyway, so this has been a game. It's an experience. Definitely not what I was expecting the game to be, per se. Like, I was expecting it to be a lot of what Act 1 was. Where it was, like, this mutilization of, like, other humanoid people to get to the end. And it was going to be a lot more of, like, factory puzzles. You know, like, move the machinery around, which is, like, just a scope thing more than anything. But, like, having to do stuff with a whole bunch of machines rather than, like, oh, move the little dot on the screen here, switch it, move the little dot here. Like, bigger stuff going on and, like, having to move the body around the rail system and whatever. Like, that's what I was kind of feeling when I saw, like, previews of this game or whatever, like, oh, it's gonna be kind of like that. And also Scorn. Why is it called Scorn? I don't know, like they did that whole like, what's the ending about? They don't even talk about like why it's called Scorn. I mean, Scorn is like contempt. You know, feeling like something is lesser, but what is having the feeling of scorn? Do I feel lesser because I need to be in a stronger body? Does the parasite feel scorn because I'm just a tool for it? Like, I don't know. It's not particularly obvious. You know, amnesia, I know why it's called amnesia. Resident Evil, I don't know why it's called Resident Evil. It's also called Biohazard in Japan for some reason, and not called that in America. Probably a other game was called that or something. Anyway, this game's okay. Some of the puzzles are pretty fun and neat. I would have preferred to just have the puzzles and not the combat. The combat sucks, and the health element sucks. Like, you could have just had something, you know, sans combat, just puzzles. The parasite can still kill you, but, like, you know, at certain points you revitalize by finding those health stations. But it's a plot driven thing. It's not like you need to do it as the player per se. Like, oh, I got to the end of the level, revitalize me so I can keep going. Thank you. And then you just go to the next level or next part or whatever. But I don't know. It's also just my preference. I would definitely just prefer a game that was more puzzles. But especially, like, the combat, it's kind of poo-poo. Because it's just not great. I'm sure people, if they're not already, could probably do a damage-less run of a game like this. But it's just, like, inherently just annoying to try and avoid certain enemies. Like, even you're trying not to use ammo because you don't know how much ammo you're going to have by the end of the game. Like, it's just too much of a pain in the ass. So, like, avoid the stupid, especially the dog things, but even the chickens. That stupid punch gun or whatever the hell they called it. It's, like, impossible to read, like, how far away you have to be from the thing. It's just like, get up right next to it. What's the range? I don't care. Anyway, so, it's an okay game. Would I play it again? Absolutely not. For a lot of reasons. The body mutilation thing, while creative, especially a lot of the architecture and stuff, I'm good. Yeah.